driving me, slowly driving insane. Can you hear my heartbeat pound? Clouds are rolling up, thunder's drumming my veins. Take the noise and twist it around. All that you see really keeping my thoughts calm. Whenever they are passing with you, there can be a bit timing after all the shit that we have been through. I was a mess at times, then took all parts and made them collide. Until the right ones fell into line. To get something unpredictable, you feel unbelievable. To get something unpredictable, you feel unbelievable. To get something unpredictable, you feel unbelievable. You feel unbelievable. Unbelievable. Burdens on the way, burdens left to repay. No, we can do all of them at once. You're so good to me, let me be good to you. Step by step we build ourselves strong. All that you see really keeping my thoughts calm. Whenever they are passing with you, there can be a bit timing after all the shit that we have been through. I was a mess at times, then took all parts and made them collide. Until the right ones fell into line. To get something unpredictable, you feel unbelievable. To get something unpredictable, you feel unbelievable. To get something unpredictable, you feel unbelievable. You feel unbelievable. I was a mess at times.
Hello, everybody. I want to thank you for checking out my channel today. My name is Jonathan. Today is January 28th of 2021. This is my 50th plus broadcast. I didn't get a chance to count here before. Hi, how you doing, Carrie and Bolt? Good to see you guys here today. If anybody has any non-scale victories, I'd love to hear about them down in the comment below. If you have any questions about my diet, feel free to ask, and I will hopefully be able to answer you, even if you are not watching this live, watching a replay or watching this later. Feel free to ask any questions. Let's see. Today is day 89, which means today's night. Tomorrow. Let me start over. Today is day 89, which means tomorrow is day 90. I'm pretty excited to be at this for 3 months and to not even be in the 400s anymore. 3 months in is just awesome. We were talking about it last night, and just how quick I went from 520 to here has just been amazing. Just the results I've had have just been great, and it really goes to show how much my body did not want to be 520 pounds, but I kept forcing it to process all of that junk. And so it's great to be down the 123 pounds or whatever it is. I didn't do the math yesterday, and I didn't think to do it until right now while I'm talking to you guys, of course. But yeah, it's 123.8 is the total weight that I've lost since I started this. And so that's awesome. I mean, I'm so close to 125. In fact, there's a chance, I suppose, tomorrow that I'll be at 125 pounds lost in 3 months. And so I just can't go on enough about how excited I am about how well things are going. The quote, Carrie gave me a little bit of a hard time because I did have a new graphic at the beginning. If you see the beginning of this, it was an image that was a quote that I had talked about yesterday from Alan Goldhammer from the True North, and it is that health results from healthful living. And I'm really, really feeling that as time goes on here, I just feel, and I keep saying it, is that even though I'm still 396 pounds on the outside, I feel like my internal body is just ready to be lighter. I'm not, uh, you know, and so I have to keep my mind on the fact that it's going to go at a different pace because I'm dieting a different way. Everything I've seen that talks about weight loss with this diet says that men lose between 3 and 4 pounds a week, and women lose between 2 and 3 pounds a week if they adhere to this diet and they're overweight. And me and Carrie were looking at the numbers last night, and we're dead on with those numbers with this, right? I mean, my on the graph up here, it doesn't have yesterday's weigh-in, but up to Monday, I'm at three. I've leveled out here to 3.5, and hopefully I can continue that 3.5 while I'm doing the whole food plant-based diet. Hopefully, till I get down into the 200. I know that as I get going down, it is going to be harder to grind it, and it's going to take longer. But the app here actually that Carrie has was looking at that she would hit a goal of hers like by Christmas. Like the app says that if you trend the way you're going to go, then on the 23rd. Uh, okay. Hold on. I got a guy here saying they're static, so I'm just gonna reset the mics here. I'm gonna mute this and reset it, and then get back to it. Oh, did I have that? I don't know what that is. Okay. Is it better now? I muted the wrong mic there. I realized. That's why. Probably heard all that noise. Oh, this is still playing on. Okay. Maybe that'll help turning that off too, because that playing in the background might have been causing an issue with some other things that are on. Let me know if it's better. But what I was saying was that if we look at the trends here that we're doing, I in another 22 weeks, if I continue at 3 pounds a week, would be at 300 pounds. And so that's not even 6 months from now. That's less than 6 months from now. I could potentially be at that weight if I continue losing at a 3 pound week, and I am going to add an extended fast here in February, so it may help bring a little bit of the numbers down quicker. But those would be amazing results if I could hit one of my, if I could hit the low 300s or 300 within 6 months, would be amazing. Static still, but it's not that bad. Maybe I can pull that away from me and I won't hit the top of the thing as much. Um, Audio 410 and understand. Sure. Um, but so let's see. For me, uh, so that's where I am with the scale right now, with the diet right now. Both me and Carrie are happy. I'm gonna, I guess, go right into that. That one of my non-scale victories, I would say, is that I made and prepared a salad on my own. I'm trying to figure out a quick way to just go into a grocery store uh, and buy, you know, ingredients to just make a salad in the bag it's in, or what I did today. I should have left it over here, but I had a container that I bought that it was like a big plastic container that our grocery store sells. It's a pound of spinach and other vegetables mixed for like it was like $5. And so I took that. I actually pulled probably almost half of the salad out, put it in another container to make a second salad. Just grabbed a simple balsamic vinaigrette, put raisins and carrots and then lime juice on it and made a salad that way and just shook it up in the container that I had. Um, it was edible. uh, Looking back, there are things that when that one of the things is that I need to find a way to chop that salad up because the book that I'm reading now talked about um, they talk about that before you eat vegetables like spinach and kale and other leafy greens, that the more you kind of chop them up, the more benefit you have from all of the nutrients that are in the foods. And then they also talk a lot about chewing the food a lot, which I might talk about here in a second. But let's see. Bolt says, today I imagined you boiling veggies and putting peanut butter on them to make them taste good. I wouldn't put it past me. The um, but with the salad that I'm making, I have so I had half the container of salad, probably had 8 to 10 ounces of spinach and leafy greens. I had bought frozen corn, so I put a little bit of frozen corn in it, the vinaigrette, lime juice, and then I bought like raisins. And I didn't want to buy like a big container for work, so I bought like a bunch of little packages. So I put an ounce of raisins in it, and a couple things. I definitely need to find seeds or nuts to add to it. And then we had a salad yesterday for dinner, and it had carrots in it. And I think I need to get carrots. They were sliced really well or thin, like coins, and they were really great in the salad last night. In fact, I posted the picture in the Discord. If you want to join our Discord, the link is down below in the description. It's Fasting, FAHSTING, just like my Instagram. You can see the logo above. It is at Fasting, FAHSTING. And so those are some things I got to figure out. Getting some carrot. I have carrots here, but I have like baby carrots, and I don't want to just I figure out a way to cut up baby carrots here, or carrots in general. Just bring them, cut them at home, and bring them with me. Uh, and then the other thing that was interesting, and I actually called Carrie about it afterwards, or I think it was Carrie I talked to. That one of the things I did today that was different than the past days is I fasted until noon today. I made a shake at home that had some spinach and peaches, mango, little bit of celery, like half a stick of celery, apple juice, and a banana, and a little bit of berries. I made that shake at home. I brought it to work and put it in the fridge until noon, and then I broke my fast at noon. I ate that smoothie, and then I started making that salad, and I had everything together, and right, I had everything purchased, but I started making the salad like when I was eating my smoothie right at noon. And it took me a little bit to get the salad all together, but it was a pretty simple salad. I just removed half of those things and put everything else in and shook it up. And I started eating the salad, and I was trying to be conscious of chewing the food because I noticed it again last night when we were eating the salad last night that if I would take like three or four forkfuls of lettuce or the salad and put it in my mouth, and then like put it in my cheeks, and then just chew it with my back teeth on both sides, that it kind of mix the flavors up. And so I wouldn't necessarily get a huge flavor like we had peas in it last night, where I get little flavors of peas when I'd be mashing them up, but then it would mix all together and made a great flavor mixed together. Really made me realize how much moisture and water is actually in all of that food that I was eating last night and today. But so, anyways, today made it, was eating, trying to be conscious of it, and really just kind of the book Eat to Live that I've been listening to, and it talks about that your stomach is a certain size. Your stomach is like a liter in size. And I saw a graphic that kind of showed like 400 calories of oil in a stomach, and the stomach was filled up just a little bit. And then 400 calories of beef, and the stomach was filled up like maybe 2/3. And then 400 calories of lettuce or leafy greens, it was completely full. And so that kind of was, I think, something about his diet that he talks about is, and they kind of reference, I think, your stomach is your feed bag essentially, and so you fill your feed bag a couple times a day, and that was my goal with the um the smoothie, which took up probably a decent amount of space, and then the salad. But I finished the salad and I look at the clock and it was like 1 o'clock when I finished the salad, and I felt like I just had like an hour time warp, that I was just because I was spending so much time focusing on eating the food and eating it right, and um, but at the same time, like I've had those hour time warps before, but instead of having a big salad in front of me that I'm mowing, or I'm feeding on while doing other things, it's usually a bag of highly processed chips or uh, candy or something that I'm mindlessly eating. But it was crazy to really, that volume of salad would have been as if I ate like a whole bag of Doritos in one sitting. And I felt like that. I felt that same kind of like I was sitting here and my gut just kind of just fell out, like just full. And I'm like, I don't feel guilty about feeling this full at all. I mean, it's all spinach, but I feel great to feel so, it felt good to really fill up my stomach with the green leafy vegetables. And then really from then on, I felt really energized, and I've kind of been trapped at my desk. So it's been interesting, but I've been a little bit jazzed up. Um, Another bit. Let's see. Carrie says she doesn't know if she can eat so slowly. She tries for like the first 3 bites, and then she says she knows she needs to keep trying. Yeah, it's something where he's mentioned it multiple times in the book, and then I was watching a video uh, with Dr. Furman in it as well, that he talks about the the more you break down the the plants before they hit your stomach, that just breaking those cells down um, creates a chemical reaction that allows your body, it releases these chemicals that are in these nutrients. So it makes it easier for your body to absorb them. So because, when you eat real fast or eat it in large leaves, uh, you're filling your stomach, but you're not giving your body the best chance to absorb the most amount of nutrients. Um, so yeah, the work's been busy still with what I'm trying to get caught up here before the end of the month. Tomorrow is a big day for me here with it being 90 days, so I will weigh in tomorrow. Probably do some sort of photo and maybe try to post or share on social media. Uh, I need to get some sort of about video together. I've been trying to work on a script to, I don't know what people are going to want to know about me before they listen. Whether or not the fasting is the best, or how important is fasting in this whole process versus just healthful eating, or eating healthfully. Um, but I mean, I feel like I felt great today. I feel that I wanted to wait till noon to eat because I've felt that when I when I eat, I feel like I'm overeating, and uh, it's a result of all these other diets I've been on, have gone on for years and years. That you, I feel like I need to be restricting myself, but if I sat down on paper and wrote down what I'm eating, I probably wouldn't come close to the calories that I would feel like I would be if I was eating a keto diet or a low carb diet. Um, the volume of food that I'm eating calorie wise would have been through the roof. But this volume of food, I mean, that entire thing of salad is that entire thing of salad was not very many calories at all. I mean, two handfuls of corn and an ounce of raisins with some vinegar and lime juice. But it's a full stomach. It's a feeding. I mean, I was talking to my brother. I was like, I felt like I went to a buffet after eating that. But 400 calories, maybe. Like if I'd actually gone to a buffet, pushing 2,500, 3,000 calories, easy. Um, and then Carrie's giving me a hard time because she has a 2X starter jacket that I zipped up today and was running around with, and uh, so yeah, giving me a hard time about that. Maybe that will be an eventual non-scale victory when I can fit into one of Carrie's old shirts that she won't need anymore because it's probably big on her now if it's fitting me that well, it wasn't really fitting me. Maybe there'll be a video that shows up somewhere someday, but I don't. Um, and then I also, with that opening thing, the health results from healthful living, um, the diet, the sleep, the exercise. I feel like I'm getting the diet down. I'm continuing to work on it. The sleep is a continual fight just because we have kids that want to stay up late, and then we have kids that get up early. So, uh, trying to fight kids on both ends of that, as well as trying to find any peace during uh, the evening or morning is tough. So we're working on sleep, but it has been tough. And then the exercise part, I do feel much healthier. I feel one of the things from the videos we've watched and everything talks about how much better my blood will be pumping through my body because the repairs are happening, and they've been happening for months now. Um, whether or not the repair happened while I was fasting or since I was fasting, but either way, um, I was walking around Hy-Vee today and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wander, because this is exercise, and my my watch has actually hit the uh, the walking goal a couple times in the past week, just kind of out of nowhere. Um, I'll get my watch will beep and say, "Hey, you hit the goal," which is generally about it's just being a little bit active than you have been for the last few days is what the goal I think is set up. Um, and so I've hit those walking goals. So I walked around more at Hy-Vee. There's a video maybe of me running up a flight of steps in a ridiculous outfit that I got a little winded from it, but it wouldn't have been something I would have even attempted 3 months ago. But what I keep running to is that I was having the issue with my foot, and my big toe on my right foot uh, is much better than it's ever been. I mean, I would say it's at 99% better, but it still gives me a little bit of nagging pain, and I want to find out what was wrong with it. So we had scheduled a doctor's appointment. We made the appointment a week or two ago, but the soonest they could see me is Monday. So I do have a doctor's appointment on Monday that I'm going to go to. And I also have potentially another meeting for work that would actually be butt up right to this. Um, I didn't really even think about that till right now when we're on here. Um, but yeah, I might have a meeting Monday as well that would keep me from being on Monday. But I'm gonna go see the doctor about the my big toe on my right foot and then something on my left foot that's I think a corn or something that's been bugging me. I'm gonna go see a podiatrist for that, and then I have some other meetings for Monday. But tomorrow's a big day, day 90. Um, yeah, I mean the um, whether or not they would test for electrolytes, I don't know if he would order blood work. I think it would have to be. We'll see what he says. I think where the pain is pretty localized with my toe right now. The other pains I had, um, there was a lot going on with my feet because um, my legs were pretty swollen, and I have photos of my legs before. I have to kind of get them together. They're not the best photos because um, I took them myself a little bit because I was, you know, it's like I have like these ulcers on my ankles, and it's weird to ask somebody to take a photo of something. So, anyways, so I do have some photos that I might have to dig out and show at some point, but my calves and ankles are nowhere near where they were 3 months ago. I mean, the diameter of my ankle is probably close to half of the diameter in some days as it used to be, or what it is. But so um, yeah, there was a lot going on with my feet, and losing all this weight definitely caused a lot of things that were wreaking havoc on my feet for years to change. So we're gonna go to the doctor Monday and let him know what's going on. See, I mean, I'm guessing with the way I walk, I don't put a lot of weight on that big toe right now, and I'm guessing I broke something at the knuckle joint there if I had to guess. But I'm mostly over the pain, and uh, by Monday I might not have pain with the way it's been going, but I'm gonna go see him anyways because if I do something to aggravate it again, I don't want to have to wait another 2.5 weeks for a doctor's appointment to go see about a toe. So, anyways, I am super excited for tomorrow. We're gonna be close to that 125 pounds in 90 days. Um, I'm gonna eat a big salad for dinner probably tonight, or have something. I'm gonna eat regular tonight. I'm not gonna try to do anything crazy to push to get to the 125, but I'm hoping that it just happens naturally. And even if it doesn't, I'm still continuing to lose weight and feeling amazing while I'm doing it. Um, the it's do you Bolt's asking if I tell my doctor the specifics of my diet. I will have no problem telling any doctor that I am eating whole food plant based diet. the fasting and that other stuff, I don't know how much I need to go in with a podiatrist. I mean, if it's something um, that he doesn't see an obvious reason for there to be pain there, then maybe we go more into that stuff. Carrie's saying we need to get the doctor to get blood work done, um, and then I'll update when I get that done. Yeah, the uh, the there was a lady or girl that I have no idea how to pronounce her last name, but she has a YouTube channel, and the things on her um one of the things on her thing, the 5 tips for switching to a whole food plant based, um, was uh, proof. And it's something where I avoid going to the doctor, or I have avoided going to the doctor. And I know a lot of people that are in my position uh, do the same thing, that they avoid going to the doctor. But by going, if I would have gone and got blood work when I started this, then I would have more um, proof. And so I just put a link in the chat here of the lady I'm talking about. It's the Jarudi family, I think is what the name of her channel is. But she does whole food plant based, and she had some videos. She's been doing it for about 4 years, and so she has a pretty lengthy catalog of information about her diet. But what I was saying was that she talked about having proof, and the having proof isn't to like prove. Oh, I did. I'll prove to you. It's proving to yourself or showing to yourself where you um how far you've come. And I guess for me, starting at 520, I knew it was going to be much different. Um, but if I had those blood work numbers, I could maybe say, hey, I did it like this, and this is the changes that happened for me. So eventually, I am going to get the blood work done. But let's see. Carrie says, oh, we're not having necessarily a big salad for dinner because she is making pizza, and the pizza is the it's a potato and oat crust pizza with marinara sauce that she makes with usually mushrooms and onions. We tried it with artichoke hearts, which did not work out well. I hope she does not try that tonight. Maybe we'll get some zucchini on there and some other wonderful flavors. Um, and I might, yeah, the no salt, oil, or sugar. I feel like I have no hesitation with mentioning those things. I think that the um, I get everything I need from the nutrients from the plants I get. So the only thing that I still think has kind of a stigma, and I'm trying to figure out, is the fasting or the extended fasting. I don't think any doctor would have a problem with anybody saying that they're doing intermittent fasting, which I tried, or I'm trying to get into a cycle of that now, where I um, didn't eat till noon today. I'm planning on stopping eating at 7 o'clock tonight and then picking back up at noon tomorrow and doing the 7 hour eating window, giving myself a few hours before bed and not eating right before bed, and then kind of allowing the fasting that I got going overnight while I was sleeping to do a little bit of work until I can't, until I can handle it, I suppose. Noon might have been a little bit long. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. I might do 11 and then just have like the smoothie at 11 and then an hour later do food. I'm fortunate at work that I can kind of do those types of things. Not everybody has that, I suppose. So, anyways, I'm going to get out of here today. We have some running to do with our kids tonight, and I need to get home for that. So, thanks again for checking out the channel today and the broadcast. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that button to subscribe. I was like 4 away from 200, so I'm really excited to get to 200 subscribers. Make sure you like the videos. There should be a bell icon you can click to turn on notifications. I go live at 4 p.m. Central most days right now. And I will be back on tomorrow. Instagram at Fasting, Fasting. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a great day.